What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Under 1,000 podcast. My name is Gershon. This is GPSnakes. I am super tired. I'm just going to tell y'all this right off the back. I'm super tired. Worked a plow shift last night, so I've been up for the last 16, maybe 18 hours now. So this is going to be a really fun podcast. I'm going to mess up a lot. So you guys come join us, have fun with us. But this is a show where I bring on another reptile enthusiast, hobbyist, breeders, reptile breeders, and we talk to them, get to know them a little bit more, ask them a couple questions, introduce them to my audience, get introduced to them, and also me networking, because as you don't know, yes, I'm an introvert, so this is a great way for me to get outside of myself and get more involved in the community and get in touch with the community and talk with people and get to meet more people and do a little bit of networking. So yeah, that's the show. You guys know the show. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. All right. Phil, thanks for coming through. Jeremy, what's up? Thanks for coming through, guys. Appreciate you. Celtic Balls, what's up? Thanks for coming through. So yeah, you guys know how the show goes. We have fun, chit chat, and learn, asking someone some questions, getting to learn about them a little bit. And wow, this is really hard when you're half asleep trying to think what you're supposed to say. But yeah, that's how the show goes. But before Ron, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Break time. Before we bring on our guests, you know we have to go say thank you to our sponsor. So this week's sponsor. Yes, this week's sponsor is LONEWOLF Reptiles. Go check him out. He is a ball python breeder. He's just acquired a lot of different new hatchlings, some sub-adult ball pythons that you guys are going to watch. He's going to get into some nice projects. Definitely go check him out on Instagram. Check him out on YouTube. Definitely go hit that follow button on YouTube. He's growing. He used to do lives, trying to get him back to do some more lives. He's trying to do some more content this season. Definitely excited to see what he starts to produce. He is a good friend of mine. He's actually was on the show too, so you can also go watch his episode. But go check out his Instagram, his YouTube, all in the description down below. And he has a merch, so go check out his merch store. He has some nice shirts. I was like, oh man, I got to get a shirt. I've been busy. I haven't been able to get one, but I'm going to definitely pick up a shirt for him. But thank you, LONEWOLF Reptiles, for sponsoring this episode. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you go over there, give him a follow, subscribe, and let him know I sent you. I don't think he's on TikTok, so go tell him to start his TikTok too. But without further ado, guys, let's bring on this week's guest. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going on, brother man?
None much. Thanks for coming on. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Even though you've already been on the episode, go ahead and reintroduce yourself to people. Let them know what you breed and maybe a couple animals you keep, because we're going to talk about the other animals you got now on this one. So go ahead.
Sweet. Coming back to the stage is Ramel, Morph Nation Reptiles. I'm a ball python mainly breeder. I do keep a few other species, berm, a retic. I've got a tegu, a few bearded dragons. I recently acquired some colubrids, probably going to breed those, some king snakes and some corn snakes. But ball pythons are my main focus. Different, combos in that species. And yeah, just, all around reptile enthusiast, man. I love reptiles. I love, seeing everything that, different breeders keep. Actually, I got a couple cool species that I've never worked with that I recently acquired. Some Western file snakes. Have you ever heard of those before?
No, I've never heard of those.
That's pretty cool. Whole bunch of different stuff, man. I've never really worked with gopher snakes, bull snakes. I think beauty snakes. Those are really really cool. You ever heard of those?
No.
Beauty snakes. Yeah, those are real interesting. But they're it's funny because the ones that I've seen on YouTube, they're usually like the blues, and they're flighty and wanting to bite. And the ones that I have, I've got 4 or 5 just Taiwan beauty snakes, and then I did have a pair of calico beauty snakes. Those are really really pretty. But a guy got those from me, so that's me.
Wow. Nice. I just blanked out. I was like, I'm about to say something, and I totally forgot. So this is gonna be interesting show. I already told Ramel that I am like dead on my feet to an extent, but we still gonna have fun. Long as I can stay focused on what I'm saying at the moment and not wander off in my head, we'll be fine.
That's gonna be hard to do because I wander off too. So we're gonna be.
I know. So there's this thing where what is it called?
Squirrel brain.
Internal monologue, where you talk to yourself in your brain. Yeah. I didn't realize I did that until I did this test to see if I did that, and I realized when I'm reading, I'm actually reading in my head, and that's how you know you do that. I didn't realize I was doing. I thought everybody did that.
That's why I don't read, man. Like I was talking to Dre, DW Exotics, and he talks. He's got that radio voice. He's and I'm like, man, he's so smooth with that talking. And I was like, how you educate yourself? He said, yeah, man, I like to read. And I'm like, read, man. I ain't read nothing since I was in high school, and I'm currently in college, and I still don't read. So
how to read when necessary.
The reason why is because I realized that when I read, I can read a whole page and I stop and I'm like, I did not take in any of that. But I watch and I interact, then I learn that way. So
yeah, I'm more of a visual learner.
Oh yeah.
100%. Mark, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. April, thanks for coming through on Facebook. Yes, if you didn't know, the show is live streamed on Facebook and Twitch. I started doing that maybe 2-3 months ago. I put it on different platforms.
I seen that.
I got that from Ramel. Ramel was doing it on Facebook and YouTube, and I was like, man, why am I not doing that? Yeah. So I was like, let me upgrade my StreamYard and get this done. So thank you for that. Thank you for showing me the way in that. I pulled a double. I'm definitely gonna pass out after this podcast. I'm gonna pass out for like a good 7 hours. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna try to go hang out with Keys Constrictors on his Hair Down Friday. Maybe for like 5-10 minutes I'll go on there because I know they're on now. Might go on there, but yeah, I'm gonna pass out after this 100%. Sandra, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
What time does that come on?
It's on right now. Hey, what's up, Angel? Thanks for coming through. But they actually do 2 parts. So they came on at 6, and they are about to go off in like 30 minutes. They're gonna go off and come back on again at like 11. So maybe I might not go in there because that might be too late, and I might be passed out already.
Yeah. I'm supposed to go on one podcast with them at the end of March or something like that.
So that they do that. That's balls and things on Wednesday. So it'll be a Wednesday when you go on. Gary, what's up? Thanks for coming through. That's your partner in crime right there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll talk some trash about him later.
I need to get a partner. It would make stuff so much easier, and then I can start breeding rats. That'd be the thing to do. Get another partner and breed rats. You
just get in double the trouble, man. You think it'll be easier, and then next thing you know, you like signing off half your life savings. Okay, you think it'll be easier,
Speaking of which, if you haven't gone and signed, hit the follow or subscribe to Morph Nation Reptiles, definitely do. Links in the description. Go check out Ramel's channel. He is on TikTok. He is on Instagram. He is on Facebook. He's on YouTube. He covering all the social medias. So make sure you go hit those social medias, subscribe, follow. And all you can do is follow and subscribe. I don't think you do anything. Like the pages, watch some of his TikToks, funny TikToks. You be killing it on TikTok. Sure, like man. I tried to do my little jokey jokes on TikTok. I just haven't figured out how to do TikTok jokes yet. I'm still working on it. I'm still learning.
TikTok with the reptile niche is hard. I will say that. There's some people who have a natural talent for just posting something, and they just think to record it in TikTok version. I don't know. But like when I do one, it'll be like one that I literally thought of. I was sitting on the couch and I'm like, I'm gonna go do this 30 seconds. And I do it. And that's the one that does good versus the one I thought about when I was, driving at 8 o'clock that morning, and about like noon, I was like, oh, I'm gonna add that. And then I'm gonna add this. And then that later on that night, it takes me 3 hours to do it. And then it gets 150 views. I'm like, what the heck, man?
I mean, hey, but you still stick with it though. That's the hardest part. Sometimes just sticking with that idea and seeing it to fruition is in itself. I can't think of the word, but you did it. I mean, because you have some really fun ones though. I'm not gonna lie, you have some ones that just crack me up. I just be laughing 100%.
I appreciate that. Gary's got a pretty good TikTok that he did right after I did my freestyle TikTok. Did you see that one?
I haven't seen that one yet. I gotta check that one out. Gary, put your TikTok in the links. Let them know. And if anybody else got TikTok, let me know if I didn't blue check you, and if I didn't, I'll blue check you, and you can put your TikTok link in the comments. Let's all follow each other on TikTok. Let's grow that platform for us too. Marty, what's up? Thanks for coming through. So I forgot we were doing the show. I literally was just talking to you. I forgot we were here doing
That'd be the best conversation sometimes, man. I've literally made it an hour in my show before I've asked the first question.
I like it.
And sometimes I just let it flow.
I understand. I 100% understand. But you know the show. Bring you on, ask you some questions. So let's hit our first question. What was the first reptile you got that wasn't a ball python?
Well, I used to catch corn snakes all the time. Little lizards and stuff like that. I grew up South Carolina, different parts, from super country part to the really nice part of Hilton Head, South Carolina. And when I moved to Hilton Head is when I discovered alligators in every pond and neighborhood that there was. But there was always corn snakes around, and I would catch those and keep those. And then I had a blood python for a short period of time when I was like 17, 18. And then it was just ball pythons, man. The fascination began.
Yeah, my first, what was it? It was a wild lizard. This was the first reptile I actually caught. Was a wild lizard. I don't even know what kind of lizard it was.
Like in the knoll?
It wasn't it kind of looked like that. But this was in LA. No, was it in LA? Yeah. No, it might have been Arizona, actually. I think it was Arizona. So I don't even know what species it was, but I kept it for like 2 years. It ate crickets. It bit me a couple times, but it was cool. And then I let it go back out in the wild. I don't know how. I probably did wrong by letting it back in the wild. That was probably stupid. I should have just kept him in captivity since I already trapped him. Yeah. But I think he did okay. Probably didn't. I feel bad now. But
man, I used to get bit by little garter snakes and little corn snakes all the time, and it didn't really faze me. The first time I got bit by one of them little bitty green and old lizards, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, "Oh my god, what's the power behind that thing? It's crazy."
Oh wow!
What's going on,
LKB Pythons? What's up? Thanks for coming through. Jeremy B, what's up? Thanks for coming through. It wasn't a horned lizard. It wasn't a horned lizard. I might have to look it up. I might be able to find it. I'm gonna say Raul. That's probably not right. Raul. See, this is what happens when you're dyslexic and tired. You cannot use vowels and consonants the way you normally do.
I'm at a disadvantage, or at an advantage, man, because I'm Puerto Rican. So I get those Hispanic names.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Raul,
not late. Appreciate you coming
from Hispanic descent.
Okay.
Raul Garzon. I'll tell you.
See, now you're showing off because I wasn't even gonna touch the last one. I was gonna call you G. I wasn't gonna touch it because I knew I was gonna mess up.
It's probably not Garzon. It's probably Garzon. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. If I butchered your last name, I apologize.
Hey, no one's worried about that because I butchered everybody's name all the time. It's come from a place of love, so nobody takes offense.
For sure. Hopefully, it comes on there. He's like, "You nailed it, man. You nailed it."
That never happens for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're so close. But I like that you tried. Back in the day, I put goldfish in a pond. A couple years later, I went back. Whoa, really?
15, Jeremy? Jeez.
Baby Joker, what's up?
What's going on, Jeremy?
What's up? Go check out. Jeremy, when are you going to start your YouTube? I've been waiting for it.
He does the lives.
I'm like, you doing the lives, you might as well start the YouTube. Rob, what's up? It's all good. I got all kinds of ways people pronounce. I feel you. I feel the same thing. People pronounce Gershon in so many different ways. I don't even correct people sometimes. I'd be just like, yep, that's it. We good. Keep it moving sometimes.
Bro, whenever I say your name, sometimes I feel like I put too much emphasis on it. I'm like, why did I say it like that?
So my mom told me I've been telling people how to pronounce it wrong. It's supposed to be Gershon. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced, but I pronounce it Gershon.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, it's my name at this point. I picked the way I wanted to be pronounced.
Yeah.
So she was mad about that for a little bit, but then she was like, you're right, it is your name. So
yeah, I
live with it.
In my head, like you talk, when we talk in our head, when we do, I'd be like, man, why did I say his name like that? Gershon. I guess like Gershon. I'm like, come on, man, chill out. You ain't gotta do all that.
Just to let y'all know, Mr. LKB Python. Oh, okay.
Congrats. First clutch of 2022.
Nice. I mean, I'm waiting for some videos. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm behind on people's videos. So if you haven't seen me comment on your video, it's in the watch later list to watch. Because I've been kind of behind watching videos. I try to support everybody that support me and watch their stuff too. At least leave a comment, hit that like button. But that's one of the positive things about this is I've been gaining so many new friends and so many people in the community that now my videos to watch is grown.
Yeah. So you was talking about being an introvert, man. You're the only introvert I know that know everybody and everybody know him.
Yes. They only know me from a distance.
Yeah.
I'm an in-person introvert. Like I'm gonna be shy as mess when we meet in person. It's gonna take me a minute to warm up.
As long as you leave an impression, man, it don't, it's as far as just a symbol, you know what I mean? True. Nobody knows who, somebody probably does, but nobody could, on this live at least, would probably name the CEO of Nike, but everybody knows the Nike check, so it's
very true. Oh, dang. That is right. Now we have 3 Jeremys in here. Yeah, you definitely need to start one, man. Definitely start one. We're going to support. I mean, and you can do the lives on Facebook and YouTube still. So it won't take away from that. Just build your audience up. Different people might find you never know. So I definitely suggest you start one.
Yeah.
What's up, Wiz Constrictors? What's up? Hey, I watched. He was on
Cheese Constrictor.
He was on. Damn, I'm blanking. He was on MJ's. This is
Trap Talk.
Here we go.
I got you.
I watched a good chunk of it. I got to go back and finish it. Hey, but you did a good job, bro. You did
I have to check it out.
You getting out there. That's what I'm talking about.
I was watching. He did one with Keys Constrictors.
Yeah,
a week ago or something like that.
Did he do one Keys? I got to.
Pretty sure.
I know Keys was on the animal. Oh, I'm terrible with names, people.
It was for sure Wiz. I was watching. Because I remember it's the first one I seen, and I was like, man, I like how Keys Constrictors does it, where Keisha's doing all the backstage stuff, you know.
Yep, that's that teamwork. Yeah. That's that teamwork.
Dreamwork.
JT, what's up? Thanks for coming through. I'm trying to get my wife on the team, but she be like, "That's your thing. You go down there. That's your thing."
Yeah.
Stacy, what's up? Thanks for coming through. She be like, "That's your thing. Just make sure you clean and keep it not stinking, and we good." Low Life Exotics, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
What's going on?
Yes, I will be at Tinley. I'm gonna be there Saturday, and I'm debating if I'm gonna stay for Sunday. I'm debating. I might stay for Sunday. I got family in Chicago, so I'll go crash at their house and then come back to the show. But yeah, I'll definitely be there Saturday. Friday, I got the show. Weekend? No, it's actually in March. March. Somebody put the date up because my brain is not in the right space to be trying to think of the dates. Oh, you gonna be at Tinley? Yeah, definitely come to Tinley. So there's gonna be a lot of people at Tinley. A lot. I know you can't make it because something you just did. So yeah. I totally understand that.
I don't think I'll be able to make it, but I definitely want to make it to some of the bigger shows, man, this upcoming year. I say in the next 4 months or so, man, I'll be on a level field to where I can start doing something, you know.
Okay.
17th to the 18th.
Yeah. Because there's another Tinley in October, I think. But then there's another San Antonio has another reptile show in RBC in San Antonio.
The NARBC is definitely a show that I want to go to. That's the one that you went to last year in Texas, wasn't it?
I haven't been there. I still need to go. I was gonna try to go this because I think it's this weekend. Actually, I was gonna try to go to this one, but things kind of fell apart in the planning. So I was like, I just be better safe than sorry. Just hold off.
Where'd you go last year that everybody was at?
That was Tinley.
That was Tinley? Okay.
That was Tinley. So that was the October Tinley. They do a March and an October Tinley.
I got you.
So it's 2 shows for Tinley. So you definitely can make one of them. That's my plan. I'll make both of them, but I want to go to the Texas NRBC one of these times. I've been getting a lot of people like, come on down, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to do it either next year. Definitely trying to go in February. I got to plan ahead. I got to be on top of it.
Yeah.
But look at us just chit chatting. We can go get to another question. So, what was something you added to your YouTube channel after starting?
Doing the Cold Blooded Talks podcast. I did 18 episodes of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of froze it up for a while. I haven't done one in like a month. And just kind of, you know, paying more attention to detail with like a new intro, you know, doing the layout. I think when I initially started my YouTube channel, man, it was super basic. No, like, you know how you do your profiles and stuff with the cover photo and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also shorts, man. Shorts. I don't do enough of those, but I think I only have 1 or 2 of them. But like the first one I did was like, it got like 1,500 views within like a few hours, you know. So that's a few things that I've done after starting it that kind of helped.
Yeah, I be forgetting to do shorts. I did this. I don't know if y'all seen it. You can see it on my Instagram. I did this little Yu-Gi-Oh thing with my clown and some albino, and then my albino clown. I forgot. I couldn't figure out how to put it on the shorts to put it up there on YouTube. So I was just like,
one thing I will say about crossing platforms is one platform don't like you putting a video from another platform. I noticed that like TikTok videos don't do well on Instagram Reels as well as if I would make it as an Instagram Reel.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So when I do videos, sometimes if I do a TikTok and an Instagram the same, I post them differently, different sounds. If it's something that's just like, you know, showing a snake or something like that, that doesn't have to have the sound going with it.
Gotcha.
TikTok definitely doesn't like the or Instagram doesn't like the TikTok little.
Yeah, they little thing. I feel they try to suppress them a little bit.
Yeah.
One of my most anticipated clutches I'm going for this season is, of course, the clown pieds. Did I say that right? Clown pied. Yeah, trying to make clown pieds, but also trying to make triple hets. So I was hoping to make triple DG genetic striped albino hets, but my DG boy is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. So I might be throwing my inchy clown or my clown head albino in there. So worst case scenario, I will make triple head inchy triple head clown G stripe albinos, or I will make albinos that are double head clown G stripes. Those are the two I'm kind of working on.
Man,
and of course, still working on albino clowns. Still trying to produce more of those.
I actually, I kind of stepped away from the G stripe project. The only thing
wait.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. I have one pair that I'm gonna keep, and I like the project, and they are it's a pastel yellow belly het TSK Xanthic het G stripe, and a yellow belly het female het TSK Xanthic G stripe. But I'm almost completely out of all G stripe except for that pair, and I've got a breeder female G stripe available. If anybody watching is needing one, check out my Morph Market.
Wow,
but she's on there.
Because you was the one that kind of got me back into G stripe to a bit. Because you was going heavy on G stripe.
I'll tell you why. Is I started wanting to look into G stripe combos and stuff like that, and I like his antique. And I do want to have that, but I wanted to have a little bit more of a start on it, and I got it with that pair. And I also am going into the tri-stripe project, so that kind of be my stripey project. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. So, that makes perfect sense. I get that. That makes perfect sense.
DG pods are nice.
Royal Business Reptiles, what's up? Thanks for coming through. That makes perfect sense. I get that. I'm still surprised, but I get it.
I love them, man. They are nice. They are nice though. That pastel butter G stripe that I had, he was real hard to let go of. But tough decisions have to be made.
True. Definitely true. I am just so surprised. Oh wow. So surprised. I wasn't expecting to hear you say that. So that's just through my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, the spin. Oh.
You'll never hear me. You'll never hear me getting out of Ultramel though. That's for sure.
So you team Ultramel all day.
Yeah. I'll always be doing something Ultramel, highway, freeway, all those I absolutely love. I've got some stuff now, man. I don't even really know what direction to go with it. There's absolutely stunning stuff. You looked into paint much?
I looked into paint. I had a friend that was selling his paint at the time, and I still didn't. It looks interesting. I still didn't have a vision for it. So if I don't have a set vision for it where I can see where I can take it myself, I kind of don't move into that project. And I was already messing with a lot of different recessive projects that I was like, I'm going to take it here. So I was like, I'll hold off on that until I combine some of my recessive projects to where they're not just two separate projects and they're a combined project down the road, and then maybe pull paint in then. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, do it that way, but that's just what I felt I should do. Like, you got to work with stuff you want to be okay with opening tubs and cleaning, and you got to be excited about it too. So that's where I was like, I don't feel any excitement for it at this moment.
Absolutely.
So you're working with paint? You're planning on going paint?
Yeah, I've got a male visual paint, and not for him, but I've got a female that's 100% het paint. But I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. But what I do know is I don't see a lot that hasn't been done with it. That is it Full Throttle Reptiles? Alyssa? Man, she had, I'm trying to remember what that snake was. Yellow belly paint fire, maybe. But it was insane. I don't see if I can pull it up, but that kind of really got me. It almost kind of looked like acid kind of a little bit, which is also another project that I was able to get into with this. But I guess I'll go ahead and tell that too, because I'm gonna
okay. I mean, you don't have to.
I'm gonna keep bringing it up. So just so everybody knows, one of the reasons why I haven't done a podcast in so many weeks is because I bought a rather large collection, and that's been my main focus, is getting it settled and set up and being able to attend to it and making sure that all the snakes are taken care of. So this is why I keep referring to having this project that I'm now working and this and that. It just popped up out of the blue because I've got a lot of stuff that I don't really know what I want to do with it, but it is crazy. Like, have you ever heard of the combo Whiplash?
It sounds familiar.
It's black pastel and jolt.
Jolt. I've heard a little bit about Jolt, but Whiplash sounds very familiar. So you have that? Okay.
I've got a male and female breeder pair of Whiplash, but I don't really know what I want to do with it, but they look awesome. It kind of reminds me of like cinnamon, the cinnamon cypress male that I got. Man, just a bunch of like crazy ways to go with the freeway and like Het Ready's Antic, Yellow Belly Asphalt.
So which one is freeway? Freeway is asphalt.
Yeah,
right?
Freeway is asphalt, and highway is gravel.
Okay,
both compiled with Yellow Belly.
Because I want to get into asphalt. I want to move out on my Yellow Belly and get into asphalt.
Yeah, see, but I'm a fan of Yellow Belly. I'm
a fan of Yellow Belly, but I just like that. When I get two copies of asphalt, that's a more visually appealing animal.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, so, super gravel, super asphalt is a lot more appealing than the ivory for sure.
Exactly. So that's where I want to go, because when I get two copies in there and produce something with it, I want to still be able to see the crazy patterns it has and not necessarily just a white snake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Jeremy, you had asked what our most anticipated pairings are. Mine was my regular VPI is Antic, male het hypo paired to a pastel het hypo, but now it is the tri-stripe POD-S TSK to a POD-S TSK POD-S tri-stripe female. And if it proves out double het, that will be absolutely amazing. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Christopher? Thanks for coming through. So Jeremy actually asked, what's the goal in the future for in the reptile industry? What's your goal for the future in reptile? So I'm assuming where he thinks we want to be in the future in this industry. Of course, I would like it to be where these guys are paying for themselves and putting a little extra money in my pocket for other stuff. That would be great. Of course, continuing the podcast, having that grow and grow the brand of the podcast and reach other people, and never know how big it can get, but also still be able to be within the community. And not only just our community of ball pythons, but also the reptile community. And then maybe even grow even more, since the pet trade is actually in danger. So we probably should talk about that too with the Lacey Act. If you didn't know about that, the government is working on amendments to the Lacey Acts that will, I might be getting some of this wrong, so I might be getting something wrong, but it's going to limit the ability to transport animals across state lines and to get animals imported into the United States, which ultimately will shut down the pet trade in the United States drastically. So if you can talk to your senators, let them know to vote no against that amendment, that it's not something we want as pet owners, and it's not good for us, and we don't. Just say no. Just say no. Talk to them.
Yeah, man. It's a white list, or a list of animals that they as people who don't own these animals,
exactly,
don't even know anything about them, deem hazardous. Whether it be they can bite or scratch or whatever the case may be, as if there wasn't enough regulations on this stuff, the exotic trade as is. This is hidden in the Competes Act, American Competes Act. And if you Google search the American Competes Act, when I first looked into it, I was like, "Where is this at?" Like,
they did hide it in there.
It was like a front page was like a Muslim chick, and I'm like, "Where's the snakes at? Where's the snake swallowing the person?" The picture that they got of the monster, something, and I couldn't find it, but I dug a little bit deeper, and it's hidden in there, to the amendments to the Lacey Act, to where you can't travel, whether that's you moving from Kentucky to Tennessee, moving, and you can't do shows. I did a show last weekend in West Virginia, and you're not going to be able to do that, so that's it's garbage. And, we need to support U.S. art and message, like you said, the representatives to be able to stop that from passing, man, because it's going to be really devastating for the whole pet industry.
I did a video on it yesterday, pretty much the same information I just told you guys, but in the link in that video is a way you can click and go find your senator in your state and be able to email them, let them know you are against this act, and to vote for them to vote against it, and to think about the people that this will affect, because this is going to affect a worldwide web of people, pet stores, private pet stores, people with rabbits, everything that I guess apparently it goes, if it does pass, it goes into effect immediately, which it makes everyone that has the animal that is not a cat or dog or farm animals illegal to cross state lines immediately.
What blows my mind, man? I guarantee you, if the statistics were like put out there in black and white alongside each other, there's no way that there's more people who have been attacked by a spider or a lizard or snake than people who have died from dog attacks, horse tramplings, all the animals that they consider non-hazardous.
Exactly. Which cats are out here killing species. They've tribute to the extinction of like multiple species, wild cats or feral cats, they call them. Yeah. They've done a lot more damage than a lot of these other animals that they're trying to stop people from having or banning them.
I can't tell you how many people I've had in here, and I've introduced them to snakes, had them host snakes for the first time. big boas, 6-foot boas around their neck, pictures, family pictures, kids taking a picture. I mean, nobody's being bit, right? I go to pick up a trailer the other day, and I'm walking around the trailer looking at it, and this guy's got 3 dogs, around their guard dogs, whatever the case may be. I made one quick move, and this little, I don't even know, it looked like it had a Chihuahua head. No offense, I know you got Chihuahua. A Chihuahua head with a lab body. It was ridiculous. I'm like, how did your parents even do that? But it said, pop, and got my leg. I was like, oh.
Just go come up there.
I ain't been bit by a snake in like 2 years. What's going on here?
Okay.
So that's the thing, man. It's like, it's ridiculous. I feel the same way about guns, man. A lot of people who make the rules about it, they don't know anything about them. You know what I mean?
True. Very true. Very true. Jay, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I had to check out that. I think he had an incubator. He just got a new incubator. I started watching that video. I gotta go finish that as well. So many videos to watch. Mom, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Black Goat. I don't know who this is, but they know me because that's my middle name. But I don't know. I think it's my brother. It might be. I don't know what YouTube channel he goes on.
off topic, bro. Have you had a like off the wall troll pop in your
So that's why. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. That's why I be making people moderators in the thing. So if somebody pops up, they can delete them. Okay. Sometimes I don't see it. Speaking of which, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button because apparently YouTube likes it when you hit that like button. I like that YouTube likes it, so go ahead and hit that. Greatly appreciate that. So we got like 21 people in here. Go hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. James, thanks for coming through. Yeah, that's why I make people moderators so they can catch stuff I miss. Because you see, I'm so far behind on comments right
to me
now.
Twice, bro, and it was one of those things where like I'm not easily.
I was there when that happened one time in your yeah.
I mean, it had me like. What was that? What was going on over here? Hold on, man.
Yeah, it was some racist stuff too. Man. I was like, why? Atypical. Thanks for coming through. It was some racist stuff too. I was like, whoa. Yeah. What is this? I am so behind on comments. Y'all know how I get behind. We was talking, we having a conversation. It is what it is. But yeah, smash that like button. Hit that like button. Let's hit another question. So, do you freehand or use a hook with your reptiles?
It definitely depends on the animal. I use a hook as a communication device, mainly with the burn, retic, and the Dumeril's boas. All of those have ridiculous speed and feeding responses. So every time I handle those, I will rub the hook on from base of the neck, a couple inches down their body. And then they typically will respond with like, "Oh, you're not feeding me. I'm gonna slither on the other way." And I can. But see, I want everything to be out in the air. I don't want to get bit. You don't want to bite me for real because you can't eat me. So let's just go ahead and communicate effectively. I've trained you to know that this means that I'm gonna get you out. So that's what I do.
I understand that 100%. Powers Pythons, what's up? Thanks for coming through. That's Kevin. He was on the first episode of Next Up, my new YouTube series I'm doing where I bring somebody on that is about to start their reptile YouTube channel. We do a quick little interview, get to know them a little bit, and then we send you over to their first video. If anybody in the chat is thinking about starting their reptile channel, because you already got it, because you could comment, so you already got a channel. You just need to post a video now. Let me know. I can get you on Next Up. We actually got an episode coming next Thursday with I'm blanking on names. I'm so bad at names. Herb Collector is going to be a guest, the second guest on Next Up on Thursday. So look forward for that. But Kevin was the first one. He trusted me, and it was a great show, and kicked off his YouTube journey real good. Got some nice views on that first video and got some subscribers for him. So it was a great way to introduce him to the community. It kind of feels better when you get like somebody help you into the community instead of you just going in there and hoping for the best.
Support, man. Support.
Exactly. 100%. 100% always everyone talk to ourselves. No, I appreciate y'all. How's everyone tonight? I'm glad y'all talk. See, I like my chat because y'all talk to each other. When I mess up and don't talk to you guys. I appreciate all y'all that are cleaning rats right now and listening. I appreciate that as well.
See, I couldn't do that. When I clean rats, I'm all gloved up. I'll be over wanting to say something. I'll be like, hold on.
You gotta.
Yeah, I see you did that. You know.
Yeah, it would be hard not to like I gotta take gloves off and say something right quick.
And see, I've watched you on my TV too, right? But the problem is I can't comment from my Fire Stick. So then I'm watching here and I'm like, oh, let me go to my YouTube channel on here so I can comment on here. You know. So.
Yep. I mean, I put this question in because I'm trying to be more positive about hooks. I know hooks kind of got a bad little reputation in the community. Just like people like, oh, why are you using the hook? You got to know your animals. But hooks are important. Hooks are important with certain animals to growing that trust with that animal. So I'm trying to be more positive about hooks. Tish from Python Spawn, she didn't want to show her hooks off. So I was like, look, we're gonna start putting positive spin on hooks. So I've been doing. You got your hook right there.
Hey, there ain't no shame in the hook. You know, the thing about it is I feel like people will see it with like a venomous species or a specific type of hook and not really know that hook is for that. Because there are different types of hooks. There's hooks that are flat and they're thick, so they support the whole belly versus a pole type of hook that's going to kind of push into the belly of the snake and stuff. But you got to do what you got to do to feel comfortable, to be able to work with that animal, and like I said, communicate effectively, because they can't say anything other than tongue flick and I'll get you if you come in here.
Very true. That's why I've been posting on Instagram every Wednesday. I've been posting my snakes with the hook, with the hashtag Hook Squad. So if you would like to join this positive reinforcement of hooks, definitely hit us up on Instagram. Post a picture of which hooks you use and what animals you use them with, and hashtag it Hook Squad so we can get some positive stuff going on with that. I think that shine a little light on that a lot of different people do use hooks.
I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Go ahead. Just show the positivity. So when watching podcasts on live. I understand. That's why I listen to audio podcasts when I'm cleaning, so I don't have to worry about looking at something visually. Even if it's a YouTube podcast, I'll just put my phone on the face so I can't look at it, but I can still listen, so I can kind of keep cleaning or doing whatever I'm doing. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Wait, what was apple mop soup? What?
Fresh rolled pork with
apple. Go
ahead,
GP. I want to hear you say
it. Is it
mopsau?
Is it mopsau? Okay. See y'all.
It sounds like honey roasted or something.
That's what I thought. That's what I assumed. I haven't eaten either.
I grabbed this. I don't know if you've seen the little short that I did video on it, but Rob from KY Constrictors made this for me. And this is a tub puller. I seen Miguel Garcia. It was the first person I seen with one of these. And I was like, hey, Rob, can you make me one of these? He was like, I already got one made. I was like, man,
okay.
Let me get one.
I remember that video. Yep. I remember you doing the video with this.
So what I do on feeding day, because when I bring in, 100-something rats in here, the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah,
so a lot of times when I open the tub up like this, and then the female may be right there at the edge, I'll turn around, take this end of it, rubber, and just barely tip her on the nose, and she'll be back in there. So tools are very useful, but I'm not, the problem where people get tore up and where there's a lot of controversy is when I'm like, oh, because I'm scared. So now I got to make the snake feel bad because I'm scared, and I go, you do that dumb stuff. You know what I mean? So can't give fuel to a fire because it will burn out of control.
Very true. See, there's a cool tip. Speaking of tips, let's go ahead and hit our tip of the week. Where is it? There it is. So, tip of the week is where I post a picture on my Instagram or Facebook, and under that you put a comment of your tip of the week. Tip of the week this way is Lady T's Exotics. Reptiles totally depend on us. They are a commitment, not just a fad. Do not take on more than you can handle responsibly. This is a great tip. Lady T's Exotics, thanks you for the tip. Go check out her channel. She's on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. She actually was on the episode before on Under 1,000 podcast, so you can watch that as well. She also has, I forgot the name of it. She has a live coming out tomorrow. I think it's like Cocktails. Jeremy, do you know what it's called? Cocktails? Darn it, I'm too tired to think of names. But check that out. She has a live tomorrow. Check out her channel.
I'm gonna go a guess here. Cocktails and Scales.
I think it might be that. That sounds kind of right.
I have no clue, but that's
a good name. Somebody's probably gonna pick up that name if it's not, but that's a good name. But thank you for leaving a comment. All you gotta do, if you want to get a shout out, is after the podcast, I'm going to put another tip of the week up. You put your comment under there, either a tip for reptiles, YouTube, our life, and whichever comment has the most likes, I'll put it on the next podcast and give you a shout out. Damn it, I just blinked in my head.
Yeah,
I said so many words and then my mind went blank.
Yeah. Towers Pythons, get in contact with Rob KY Constrictors. He makes them, man, and they're good stuff too.
There you go. I use a hook as a communication tool, trying not to pick up my snakes by the hook. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I don't have any that I need to pick up with the hook. I do get in there and move them a little bit as far as the bigger snakes and stuff. Gary Sager.
Yeah, I just left that up there for you. I know for you.
I got you. First of the month, it'd be there.
Morph Ambition, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I just like. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna ask her another question. See, that's what happens when you stay up for 18 hours straight. What is one of your goals with YouTube?
Well, I'd like to just get consistent, man, and be able to put out like a video a week, and it be like, actual, not just content to be putting out content. You know what I mean? Like some type of, form to how the channel goes, and be able to construct folders and stuff. Like, here's a playlist of, I tried first season, but couldn't do it of every egg pulling, and then no more egg pullings, and then you don't want to do an update of a clutch that you didn't do an egg pulling of.
Yeah,
and, it's so to be more consistent and being able to film everything, and then I find myself telling people it's so easy to do it because people say I don't want to be in front of a camera, and I'm like, well, you don't even have to be in front of a camera.
Nope.
And then I say it, but then I don't do it. So,
true. I know Exquisite Exotics does it to where they record all their videos about a clutch and just release it all at one time. So instead of releasing part of it here, part of it there, they'll wait till that clutch gets laid. They pull the clutch, they cut the clutch, and then they'll show you the results of the clutch all in one video. So maybe that might be something you might want to try. It'll take time to keep it organized so you know where the video parts are.
See, I don't know, man. I'm not a computer guy. It's like, man, so, like we talk, right? And I have the ultrasound video. Never put that out. Calico pastel to orange dream fire yellow belly veil clutch pulling cutting video that I did last season. Never put that out. And these are finished videos. Like there might have been something just so silly. That was I was like, I don't know. Or like I don't consistently do it the same way. I'll try to edit it from my phone because I want to get off the couch and get my MacBook, or I'll do it from my MacBook, and then I'm like, one of those clips is on my phone. So man, it's just it's all about consistency and how you do it. And I need to do it that way. If I'm gonna record with my professional camera, I'm gonna use that and not my phone. You know what I mean? So,
I mean that definitely. That's why I do everything with my phone, because I know everything's there. I can edit. I know the clips are there, so I can edit anywhere when I'm at work or when I'm at my son's basketball game and it's halftime and he's getting to talk to his coach and they're figuring out what they're going to do. I can do an edit right quick or make a thumbnail right quick or something like that, just so it's not. I got stuff in so many different places where I gotta go over here, grab this and put over here. I don't want to have to worry about that. That's why I do that. You might want to look into.
But see, you Android, right?
Yeah, I'm Android.
So I will say that if I was Android, I probably would do it that way because them are like small computers. You know what I mean?
True. And
the iPhone, it seems to like, I don't know, man. It's user friendly and it's good in that aspect, but at the same time, when you try to do a little bit more complicated stuff like this, you know, and keeping, you know, these files. I will say I got the Files app, and I'm able to keep all my files. Like when you needed the intro, I was able to go to the Files app and I could send it straight to you. But then I worry about stuff like the quality of it because I didn't email it to you and I don't know is it PD, JPEG,
PG or MPEG or
I don't know none of that, man. I
don't either.
IMG, you know, VPI, they all letters, you know, but what goes best with what I don't know.
Very true.
I might send you a PDF movie. I don't know.
Very true. Very true. There is that struggle too. I totally feel that. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So and you just got to go with best works for you and still gets you to be productive.
Yeah.
Because your goal is to do a video a week. Whatever system keeps you productive to be able to achieve that goal and get the quality you want, there you go.
Yeah. I'm hoping somebody falls in my lap and they're like, man, I want to record you. And I'm like, all right. That's cool. You know, I tried to get Gary to do it, but he's like,
so I ain't do it. Gary won't do it.
And he's funny too. That's what
come on, Gary.
I don't get. Jeremy, I would say I probably like Freedom Breeder the best, but I ain't never even touched a Freedom Breeder, man. But they look spectacular. I will say I like the look of Freedom Breeder the best. ARS has left salt in my mouth because I don't care what nobody says. Maybe there might be 3 people out there that have got their rack in that 6 to 8 week lead time, but you thinking it's at least 5-6 months, like at minimum, to get it. When we got ours, we was missing all types of extra tubs. Me and Gary bought 2 at the same time. They only gave us 1 complete set for the backstops for 1 rack. Half my rack was in his box. A third of his rack was in my box. I mean, it was all types of messed up. But, I mean, they work. So I can't complain. The product is good. In this collection, I did get clear tubs. And on this rack, they're sticky. The guy told me that it was that mold that they messed up. And see, that's the type of thing with customer service that I feel like if I called you and I said, man, I got 40 some odd your tubs and every single one of them are sticking a little bit. And you say, oh, that was that mold. The next step ought to be, let me get you out 40 new tubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess everybody don't
take that hit. Take that hit and be like, yeah.
Jesse would. I send them out to you right now. You know what I mean? So that's why I say Freedom Breeder would probably be better. I don't have sea serpents, but I have seen people that have them. But I think if anybody comes up with ARS or Freedom Breeder style racks, which I'm surprised that nobody, pack racks.
I was just about to say that. I'm interested to see his racks, get my hands on his racks to see how they work and how they slide and move and how they feel with actual weight in them and snakes in them and stuff. I'm very interested to see that. But for me, ARS, I like the look of ARS racks. You're right. They have issues with making sure you got all your pieces, and they have a long lead time. But I think everybody kind of had that this last 2 years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But they still have a long. I usually pick up mines at shows, to make it easier for the shipping.
It's kind of like oh man, it's gonna take forever. Ha ha. Okay, that's funny, but you left out a whole rack of stops. My boy Gary had to go to Home Depot and buy 40 washers to stop his tubs from coming out the back of the rack.
Oh wow!
Like, I'll give you all the tub stops so you can have a full rack. There's no sense in you taking 20 and me taking 20, so we can have 2 half racks of tub stops.
Yeah.
So he's got washers on the back of his. You know what I mean? And that's just not the type of stuff you want to do,
Exactly.
That type of money. So, that's why I say that.
Yeah, especially for that type of money.
I see
Marcus, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
I see you got the VE6 tubs or
yes,
tubs too. See,
yes.
I use them for all my grow outs up here, and actually a couple of the corn snakes, wherever it's at. There you go. I like the VE6 racks, man.
Yeah,
I like those a lot too.
So yeah, I love these tubs because they're interchangeable. So ARS is the racks I'm probably going to use pretty much for the rest of my career in ball pythons, most likely. But I'm also going to keep doing my own DIY racks.
Yeah,
because these are so usable and interchangeable. I can hold hatchlings, subadults, and adult males in this with no problem, and it's very inexpensive to make, so I save money there. And it's easy to move. It's light. It's plastic. It'll last a long time. So, and I still like making stuff with my hands. So there's that process too. So I'm a mixture of DIY and professional racks. That's where I am. That's how I'm gonna keep it going.
Man, a while back I was like, I want to have a like 50 to 60 slot wall over there for grow ups, right? And I was like, I know I want to use the 11 quarts of the VE6s, but they never had the VE6 racks in stock. They'd have them in stock for like 4 hours. I'd get the email, but I'd be working. And when I get the email, I'd go there out of stock already. Now it's switched. They got the racks, but they don't got no tubs. No tubs. No.
Yeah, they out of tubs right now.
So
they out of tubs. People's buying them tubs and making their own racks.
But I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can talk anything about Reptile Basics because I've ordered something on Monday and it was here on Friday.
They be on it.
I've ordered 2 V6s Monday. It's here Friday. Thermostat or whatever it is, rack nipples or hoses or whatever. I mean, they are on it. It's like a guy in
They do not play. They do a good job of getting stuff you need sent out. And I've had mistakes and they got it sent out, sent it out. And like I don't hesitate from ordering from them. Whatever I need and they have it, I have no issue ordering from them at all. Those cup holders are a dream. Any rack you get, if you can get cup holders, get cup holders. Yeah. I love them. I
don't know what the thought theory is, or I guess unless you wanted to have a bigger bowl for wanted to soak, but if you don't have that, then cup holders all the way because I mean, it is doesn't make sense. Free shipping over 100, Reptile Basics is where it's at. I'll be on there. I'm gonna order something. You'll need like 25 foot of hose, and like, man, I still got $75 to go. What am I gonna order? I want to save $12 in shipping, so I got to spend $75 more.
100%. So let's get back to these questions. Right. I forgot the question. What is one tool you upgraded for your YouTube channel?
One tool I upgraded for my YouTube channel.
It could be something in the past, or it could be something that you either thinking about upgrading for that you feel that'll help your YouTube channel.
Well, I'd say equipment. as far as camera lighting, um, the Yeti blackout microphone, and MacBook. When I started my channel, I didn't have any of that, and all of it has helped me get to more people and gain more followers and gain more of a following, and people be able to see what I'm doing. So I'd say all of that equipment, investing in equipment, definitely is something that I've upgraded for my YouTube channel.
Nice. And you don't have to get all that stuff at one time. Go get you a little light kit first.
Yep.
Get used to that for a little bit, and then when you feel like you're ready to upgrade the mic, go get you a Blue Yeti mic. They have different styles of Yeti mics, but the Yeti, I like it. It works portable. You can plug right into your phone with a USB cord, I think. That's the mic I would go with. It's a little pricey, but it's gonna last a long time. I've had mine for I think almost 6 years now. So it's definitely paid for itself over and over again. So yeah, you get these things here and there as you grow in your YouTube journey. Yep. Don't have to go out all at once unless you got the funds for that. Do your thing. I'm not stopping you. Go get everything at once. Get your production on. But you don't have to hit it all at once. You can slow build it, definitely. But these things do help improve your content, improve your production value of your content. Let's say the production value.
For sure.
What actually improves your content is you getting comfortable in front of the camera and being more of yourself in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. That improves your content. And learning, being more creative and putting more of your ideas in there and taking risk with stuff. That definitely helps. Yeah, you never know what works until you try.
For sure.
That's what we're trying to get Ramel to do more, take more of these risks, do some more interesting stuff. That's why he be killing it on TikTok when he do it. He be taking them risks and that creativeness come out. He be letting it go.
Yep, gotta let it go, man. I held in for a long time. Just too hard on myself. Critique myself, and nobody else was doing it, but I was doing it to myself. So
I had that. I was trying to make it perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. There's always gonna be something wrong with it. The point is, put out something that you feel comfortable with putting out.
Right.
Even with the little imperfections, that just lets you know you can improve. You're never gonna be perfect, but you always can improve on what greatness you did.
Yeah.
That sounded so cool. I'm going to forget I said that tomorrow, though.
Man, if I was quick enough, I would have been like, hold on, that needs to be in GPSnakes. I don't see that nowhere.
I said something real cool, like on the 7th episode when I first started this podcast, and I should go back and watch it, but I don't like to hear myself, so it's very difficult. That's why it's so hard for me, because I want to put clips of the podcast on TikTok, because I see other podcasts do that. They put clips on their stuff and it gets you interested, but I don't like to hear myself. So it's like, how do I listen for cool moments to make little sound bites from if I don't like to hear myself?
Man, you should like I want to do. Just find somebody who wants to do it.
I might have to do that. I might have to do that. I might have to tell somebody if they listen back to the podcast, let me know it was a fun clip, and just hit me the timestamp, and I can go cut that out. So if you out there, you want to do this, I appreciate it. Just send me the timestamp. I appreciate it. So let's hit our last question of the night, or my last question. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments. We can definitely still answer them. But my last question, which I'm interested to see what your answer is for this: what reptile do you plan on breeding next?
So the reptile that I plan on breeding next that I haven't bred is definitely going to be the king snakes or bull snake. I've got a pair of bull snakes and these are me and Gary's. All the colubrids are me and Gary's. And he's got the hog nose, some really nice hog noses. But it's a Xanthic het hypo patternless. Oh, I'm missing one. Xanthic hypo patternless. Come on, Gary, if you're watching this, what is this? There's a female is whatever 5 head is. Cinco head. I was talking to Rob about this. I was like, what is 5 head? And Gary was like, Penta head. I said, Penta. He's like, yeah, like Pentagon. I said, oh man, we got to come up or figure
what
out
a better name.
Well, there's definitely a name out there, but I don't know what it is because no quad head, it's 4, but I don't know what 5 is. But that pair of bull snakes, and a pair
Penta?
of so it's Penta head. Man, he was right. I hate when he's right.
I think he said pentahead. I think that's
take that part out of the podcast, bro.
This is live. It can't be taken.
It'll go to his head, man. He can't be hearing that. So the female is pentahead. It'll come to me. I can't remember the last word. Balam is Xanthic, hypo patternless, and white side.
Okay.
No, that's only 4. There's another
What's
one
up,
in there.
Josiah? That's my cousin.
What's
Appreciate you coming through.
So those the king snakes are lavender snows, and that's it, man. I want to kind of keep it real simple. I was thinking about breeding the tegu, but I think I'm gonna just keep her as a pet.
Okay.
And I'm definitely not breeding my berm, and I'm definitely not breeding the retic. I don't want to get into the big snakes.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of babies.
Yeah.
A lot of babies at one time.
Yeah.
Trying to find them homes. Oh, wow. That is woo. It's a lot of babies. A lot of babies. So that'd be interesting.
You ever dealt in colubrids?
I've never dealt in colubrids. I've never even had a colubrid. I wanted to breed green tree pythons at one point. I wanted to breed green trees and emerald tree boas. But I realized the space I needed to do that and do ball pythons, that was not feasible right now. Yeah. So maybe down the road, I'll get a pair just to try it out to get the feel for it. Down the road, try that.
I forgot about the foul snakes. Me and Gary hadn't really talked much about them. I think it was kind of one of those things that neither one of us wanted to say, like, yeah, we're not going to keep because we both like them. But we both don't really know anything about them. So, we may end up just keeping them and growing with them as well. They're 20s. And they're like the, what do they call them? Keeled scaled snake. Really like hard, rough, pointy scales. It's interesting, man. Like you have to look into them. There was a spotted python too in the collection, just a single spotted python. I don't know if it's a male or female. We don't know if we're gonna end up keeping this baby, but they're pretty cool. You don't see very many of those. So
nice. Primo, what's up? Thanks for coming through. So I haven't seen any questions. So is there anything you want to promote besides the coming back of your podcast, Cold-Blooded Talks? That's going to come back. I don't know what day, but it's coming back soon. So everybody get ready for that. But anything else you want to promote besides you putting more YouTube videos out? I don't mean to be promoting for you, but I know what I want to see you start doing.
I love it.
Especially with this new stuff you got. I want to see it. I want to see it.
I've always loved the push, brother, and I know it comes from a good place. So, man, just the podcast should be back doing it consistently. no later than the end of March. Once I hit a nice little smooth patch and everything here,
Gotcha.
and then shortly after that, I want to be start putting out YouTube videos more consistently. I don't really have too much else going on. I will have some animals available. I seen Main Squeeze said he'll take the spotted. Hit me up if you're for real, man. Because I don't think that we're gonna end up keeping them. We both like to keep our species numbers down, and I'm at max capacity for my pet species as far as nothing that's gonna be not breeding or breeding pair of. So yeah, got that G stripe female on Morph market right now. Y'all go check her out. What's going on, Keys Constrictors?
Constrictors, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I know y'all doing y'all live, but I appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, I still got to wrap my head around you letting go of all these G stripes. Still trying to get my head around that. Still trying to get my head around that.
It's the tough decisions, man. It's one of those things that it was that or something else, and I'm almost to the point of not having something else that I can let go of. You know what I mean? So
makes perfect sense.
I got everything. Almost 80% of a rack has something with either yellow belly or gravel in it, or yellow belly and asphalt. Freeway stuff, or it's a het for something, whether it's clown, ultramel, desert ghost, tri-stripe, or black is antic. A few recessives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you got a really focused collection too. It's like almost everything that you talk about, it's either going to be albino, clown, desert ghost, or something to those mix, you know what I mean? Albino clown pod, or
albino
DG.
Clown pod, DG, or G stripe now.
Or G stripe, yep.
Everything I have is either het or visual recessive.
Mm-hmm.
That's any of the codoms. I only have 4 codom females that don't have a het are a visual for something, or visual recessive for anything, and those girls, once they produce, will get phased out and get replaced with either het girls of the same codom they were, but with the het version attached to it, or visual versions of recessive with those codoms attached to it. That's the plan.
And that's how you do it.
That's how trying to be smart about it. I 100% wish I came into this hobby a different way, with more of a business hat in the beginning. But now I'm trying to focus towards the business aspect, but still keep the passion there too. That's the plan.
I do think that's okay. You know what I mean? Because
itchy everything.
Yeah, it got you to a point of building a habit of doing it. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they come in straight thinking in business mode, they do not last long.
Yeah.
You have to love doing this stuff, man.
True.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in here 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I go take a shower, go to sleep. Hour and a half, 2 hours later, bloop, going up. Let's get the kids up. Let's go.
Yeah.
I just posted a video the other night, and crazy, mopping the floor, scanned around the room, ended video, 2,000 views. Very next day, Dumer's boa, coldest pattern on the world, video, 200 views. I don't know what's wrong with y'all people. Like the mop in my room view should not have gotten more views than pattern that Dumer's boa.
People just like seeing people do normal stuff. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna start sweeping in every video because people just like to see normal stuff.
All right, TikTok. Yeah, I'm in it with Gershon. I'm popping up the truck.
Oh wow! So Lord. If you haven't already,
AC.
Oh, did you turn the AC on?
She just turned on the AC. It's February.
Jesus.
It's warm though. I will say that. And here, it is. She just messaged, said, "You care if I turn the AC on?" But it is. Where's that? It's 55 degrees outside.
Oh, that's warmer than me. We had 20.
Yeah, I think it got up to like 20.
Yeah, we're at 20 degrees. Yeah,
it's rough, man. It gets 20. People freak out here.
Yeah, I'm originally from LA, so I've adjusted to the cold because it makes me money. When I see snow, I see dollar signs.
Yeah,
so different mentality for me.
Yeah, you get to run the snowplow.
Yeah, I run a snowplow, and then I plow the streets, and then I plow sidewalks too. So I have these little tractors I zoom around in, plowing sidewalks, just pushing snow everywhere, and I love that thing. It's so much fun.
It's like a side by side.
It's like a tool cat. Is that what it? How do you describe it?
Don't tell me it's like a walk behind.
No, it's like a machine you sit in. So
okay, yeah,
it's
like a street sweeper.
Like a quad.
It's a mule with a plow. Yeah.
So that should be fun. I mean, that stuff be fun. See, I'm getting too sleepy. I'm letting words slip.
Let's let you get some shut eye.
So before we go, make sure y'all go hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button on Morph Nation Reptiles. He's on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. He's on. Where you at on YouTube? You almost at 300 or 400 subscribers?
Yeah, I'm at almost at 3. I think I'm at like 275, somewhere around in there.
275.
Yeah.
So let's go hit that subscribe button. Let's get him over 300 and then get him to 500. Let's do this, people. Because once he get there, he's gonna start doing more content. Yeah. Give him that push to do that more content. But definitely go hit those follow, subscribe buttons for him. Before we go, we have to say thank you to our sponsor for this episode. 1 second. Boom. Yes. Our sponsor for this episode is Lone Wolf Reptiles. Go check them out. They are a ball python breeder. He just picked up a couple nice ball pythons that he is about to start breeding. Hopefully in a year or so. He's going to be producing some really nice stuff. He got some, I think he has not DG, it's Enhancer. He's working with Cryptic. Definitely Clown Pied stuff, I believe. Go check him out. He's on Instagram and he's on YouTube. Go check out his YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. The links are in the description down below. He also has some merch on his Instagram. You can find his merch. His shirts look awesome. Definitely cool. I got to go pick up me one of them. But go check him out. Tell him I sent you. Thanks again for sponsoring this episode, Lone Wolf Reptiles. Greatly appreciated. He also was on the Under 1,000 podcast, so you can go watch that episode with him too. Get to know him a little better. But thanks again for sponsoring this episode. All right, people. Thank you guys for coming through. Greatly appreciate it. Ramel, once again, always fun talking to you, man. Greatly appreciate you coming through.
My pleasure. Been my pleasure, brother. You about to kill me out with the sound effects. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hold on, I'll mute. I can't laugh. All right, I got it.
See, those are the weird things.
I said
that
did he hit a button or did he do that just now? He did that just now.
I did do it just now. I didn't hit no button.
Hey, but if you go back, if you get somebody to go back and record little stuff like that and be like, which one hit it on the little sound box thing and like the morning talk show when you listen to it and they
Oh, they say you at 293 right now.
93.
Oh, okay, let's go,
appreciate
people.
Appreciate it, guys.
Let's go. Hit them subscribes. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go pass out. Thank y'all for coming.
Make it to the bed, man. Make it to the bed.
I'm definitely making it to the bed. There is no episode of Mealtime tomorrow. Maybe I think I missed it. So I might have an episode of Mealtime tomorrow. I'll have to see. I have to see when I wake up. To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be 100%. I got to see how long I sleep. So maybe Mealtime episode tomorrow. But if not, we have another episode of next upcoming this Thursday. At I don't know what time. But But check that out. You know how you can find me. My links in the description, my Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy my content and want to see more. So you definitely hit that subscribe button to know when I put stuff out. But thank you all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me being tired, and Ramel hanging out with me and helping me out even though I'm tired.
Absolutely, brother. Anytime.
I'm going to go pass out. So I'm pretty sure somebody's still live right now. Brian is doing Keeper's Corner. He might still be live. Go check him out. I think the Animal, I forget the name of their show, but I think it's about to start.
House.
Animal House. They're about to start their show in a little bit, so go check them out if you can. And, of course, Keys Constrictors have Hair Down Fridays. Part 2 is probably coming up real soon, so go check that out as well tonight. But thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it so much, and I'll see you guys next time.
See y'all.
Bye.